Welcome, people. It's Adrienne. Yes, here we are back at the bedroom, and this is my fourth take on wanting to finally get another video made. I'm so sorry that I'm tardy. My last video was me sitting here on this bed and showing you how I take my nails off and put them on. Now, I hadn't finished them in that video, and now you get to see both hands fully done. They really are a very, very pretty blue. They're ice blue, and I'm sure that you love that the way the light does hit them, because that's the beauty of these little cat-size ideas. So this hand, 2 rings from Temu, black and silver. This hand, 3 rings from Temu in gold. So it's that same black and silver one, but we have it in a gold. We have the 2 jewel, wonderful pointer finger ring from Temu, and of course this gorgeous black cube and stone on gold bands. It looks like it could be multiple rings, but it is just one. So I think those 2 hands look very good together. This wrist gets a lovely Temu bracelet, the black faceted stones in a gold setting, and this hand, my own bracelet that I've had for eons, and my beautiful bracelet that was a gift from my daughter-in-law for Mother's Day weekend that had come, because it's my birthday. Mother's Day is always in the 7 days together. Yeah, so pretty. I'm really happy with that. And I'm laughing because I wanted to show you, this is what I can look like when I wake up. I had my hair in these 2 clips. One's white and splattered black, and one's black and splattered white, all night, and I slept in it. Can you sleep with your hair up in some clips? I'm so grateful that, again, it keeps all the hair off my face and neck for the most part, you bet. All right, we need to get a wonderful video done for you. I'm going to start off with items that I had been purchasing since I got here, because we got a few little things for Chester and this, that, and the other. Oh, I know, I need to hustle up. Yep, you're seeing my Nope, Not Today shirt, and I'm wearing it with a red shorts set. I'm bringing this back over because I have stuff in here to show us. Okay, my big shopping adventure, once again. Yesterday, I walked over to the Walgreens, which at first I didn't like them. I thought that it was just a cold, hideous place. Well, now I just recognize it's just a cold place. It's not hideous. You know, everybody's trying to get their workers and coverage, this and that, and I know it can't be easy being a manager. So within that, I was there yesterday, and I was by myself, so I got to shop up and down every aisle, having a good time, looking at things. And I had in mind, if they had an inexpensive foundation, that I would very much like that. I'm bringing it just a little bit closer here. I have the overhead light on, so that's the lighting that we get, and you're getting a lot of bag and this and that, but this is me bare-faced, totally bare-faced with a smear of lipstick. Yes, indeed. All right, well, one thing, let's see, I had picked up, these were 2 for $5. Well, one was 2 for $5, and one was 2 for $6. Yeah, the apricots were a little more expensive, so I got the apricots and the mango. Mostly with my son in mind, although I know that my grand team will probably like some of it. And they're good snacks. He just adores mango slices. We're from Hawaii. We love mango in every way, shape, and form. So I know he's going to enjoy that. And he always loves apricots. So I knew these 2 were good choices. Absolutely good snack choices. Now, this snack choice I had to laugh. It's probably old school to you, because it turned out that the lady in line behind me at the register and the clerk at the register were both very familiar with this product. However, my daughter-in-law, who's in Texas with family right now, which is how I got to come and have the main the main bedroom, master bedroom, to come and stay for 2 weeks staycation while she went and helped family in Texas. Well, she sent us a picture of the candy, and it was filled, and it was like, wow, that sounds really interesting. Be sure to bring us back one. I thought it was so unusual. Well, here we go, people. TWIZLERS filled twists. Why am I not familiar with this? I don't know. Well, I hadn't seen it at Target, and I hadn't seen it at Dollar Tree, and that's where I would mostly be shopping. So anyhow, look at this bag of filled TWIZLERS, and it's cherry filled. Let's read what it says. All right, there's yellow and cherry red TWIZLERS in this container. Sweet and sour, cherry kick, citrus punch. This was over $5, which, may be in line. As I say, this Walgreens is on the expensive side, but I tend to think that most of them are, this price point, but it's more expensive than Target and places that I go. All right, now, 140 calories for just 2 pieces, low fat, 80 milligrams of sodium, 30 carbohydrate, and 20 sugars, which they let you know that's 40%. 40%. Oh my gosh, people. 20 sugars is 40%, and that's only 2 pieces? Now I know why they used to talk about, like, how you grab a pack of red vines and such, and be just noshing them down quickly in the cart. You could eat half a bag, 1,000 calories later, none the wiser. It may be very low fat, but that's a lot of sugar. And what sugar does? Sugar is converted into fat in our bodies. All right, well, this is what the yellow one looks like. Okay. A little close up. Close up, you can't. And I'm too blind to really see, but there is something stuffed in there. There definitely is. So, what did it say? Our yellow one, citrus punch. Okay, I never do taste tests, so watch out. It's a soft TWIZLER. Starting to get, I'm starting to get like that citrusy taste that you get from like a high chew and kind of mamba. It's got that chewy candy, citrus flavor. And I just give it, I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, that citrus down. Now, the cherry. Here we have a lovely cherry one. There, I think you can see on this one, you can see that different texture at the tip. Okay, whatever. So this one, here we go. That was citrus punch. This is cherry kick. Tried to take a smaller bite. Okay, I'm getting cherry. Strong cherry. Very cherry. All right. Again, I'll go ahead and give them a 5, because for the most part, it just tastes like inexpensive flavored candy. And as I said, that was over $5. And to think 2 of them have 40% of your day's sugar intake or candy is just so discouraging, isn't it? So, to wash those down, we had that. All right, what else is in here, Goose? Oh, I wanted a new deodorant. And since this one said 72-hour non-stop, sweat and odor protection. That's what we want. Okay. I'm actually wondering, it's like if I cover my face, can you read this better? No one cares. No one cares, Adrian. It's a deodorant. Well, it's degree advanced, 72-hour body heat activated. Well, and I was just outside and it's in the high 70s. And its scent is lavender and water lily. Well, I think that's pretty awesome. So I put that on today. Yep. And I actually think, gosh, Adrian, what was this? $4-ish dollars maybe? Okay. I'll put that there. All right. What's this? Oh, okay. So this is Wet and Wild. I looked, down the row. So everything was L'Oreal, Revlon, Wet and Wild, Elf, Almay, Physicians Formula. That's already at least 6 that I've mentioned. The majority were $15. I'm so spoiled. I've been testing and buying all of my foundations on Temu. So all right, so it was the cheapest. That was the goal. I was like, okay, if you can find a cheap one, Wet n Wild, that's fine. We like Wet n Wild. It says Photo Focus. Ooh, I should have it on now, shouldn't I? Photo Focus Foundation Dewy Luminix. And the color is Porcelain Foundation. All right, okay. Buildable coverage, it even says. I should have brought, if I could have, should have, would have brought over a beauty. Oh, hello, people. I'm actually going to close this again for a second. I don't know if you need to ever do this, but I'm going to. Go ahead. It's liquidy. I'm going to shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Shake it up, baby. Work it all out. Work it all out. All right, the reason I did that because as I went to open it, it's got something. Let's see. Okay, this seems all very hard. It's a paddle. Okay. It's like a spatula. Okay. Let's put that there, people. Go ahead. Go ahead, Adrian. All right. All right, you ready? Let's go ahead. It's porcelain. I'm just trying to see if we can work it in. And okay, well, we worked it in. And since this isn't a mirror and it's really bright light, it's not seeing perfectly. For the most part, I'm happy. Okay, it feels good. It does not feel thick or heavy. So I like that part. Well, all in all, I think we'd all agree that it is matching in just fine. And again, this had to be under $6. I think it was like $5.50 maybe. I could be mistaken because after all, up and down that aisle and up and down. But I was sure, I didn't want to really pay more than $6 for a foundation. And I believe that I am very happy with this one from Wet n Wild. Do you think that Okay, here we go. This is scary stuff, people. We're doing this impromptu. There's my eyes. My goodness. You're seeing, am I on TV? And yeah, you got my lipsticks. Just was a real liquidy one. It was supposed to be a plumper. I had gotten it at Dollar Tree. Interesting red. Okay, I just want to see if foundation acting like a concealer, because you can see bags, 2 layers, and remember our bags come, you can kind of see a little bulge-ish here. This side usually has the bigger bulge, but they're doing good today. Had good sleep. Because the skin gets so thin, it's our thinnest skin is under the eye area, that it can no longer keep the natural fats in our body back as they were before here. So as the skin gets older and thinner and stretching, creating these. All right, I don't really know that we could say it was any different, but I know you're enjoying this, like, oh, thank you for this impromptu show of foundation, Adrian. And even, I have to tell you, not been wearing makeup, of course, while I'm here. Hadn't been filming, wasn't going anywhere. It sure gave, you know, the skin a lovely rest. And I told you that I have eczema, and you can see right now it's looking like it's reddish and red, okay? Well, I can live with the red. It's when it is flaking, like the skin gets flaky, kind of peely, and it started very small, and it's worked its way up, and then this side started, and it's worked its way up and down, and even wants to go down here a bit, and that's just eczema. Well, I am happy with this purchase, people. Are we happy? Okay. Let us continue on. I think we're just going to have to call this one the Walgreen run. Okay? And I still need to do a separate one, and I will, because I don't want this to be overly long. And if you think you're shaking, you are. It's not an earthquake here for me either. That was Miss Sassy walking across the bottom of the bed. You bet. Okay. So we saw that. And funny, I wanted a bar of soap. I was like, I want a bar of soap. Wonder what they have. And I'd walk down the aisle. I was expecting to find an aisle that had masses of different kinds of bar soap. I had to ask the lady, and she was like, yes. So the aisle I had just been down, which had been like all liquid wash, body wash soaps and such like that. Did you go see the bottom? On the bottom shelf, they had all of the multi-packs of soap. And I know I didn't want multi-packs or any single. Well, I scored because they had the Yardley soap on clearance. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to pretend they were $1. I think they were 99 cents each. So I went ahead and got creamy coconut from Yardley. Now I know we can get these for $1.25 when they have them at a Dollar Tree. And so I know Yardley. Yeah, I can see that didn't do a thing for the bags. Of course, the lighting. Mr. DeMille. I'm ready for my close-up, but I don't think I am. Sunset Boulevard. That's from the movie Sunset Boulevard. And as a movie, that was Gloria Swanson. You just always regally walking down the stairs. And she'd be, I'm ready for my close-up. I saw Petula Clark perform on stage doing that role in Sunset Boulevard in Washington State at the theater. Yes. All right, so we have our creamy coconut And a very, very, very expected one from Yardley is English Lavender. Calm Smooths with pure lavender extracts, essential oils. It's calming. All right. Well, I can actually get a nice, pleasant scent through the cardboard. Okay, we're just going to go ahead. We're opening all of our things. Yes, it's just a very, very pleasant, soft scent. I don't know that I would recognize it as lavender, but maybe people that really recognize lavender. Yeah. So a pleasant, nice scent. Happy for that one. Let's go ahead and see what we get off the coconut one. Is it darker? Is it a little bit darker? Yes, it is a little bit darker in the shade. Nope. I'm not getting any particular smell at all. Creamy coconut. No, who helps smooth, hydrate, shea butter, aloe, and vitamin E. Okay, we heard that on that. We did not hear that. I'm gonna blow my brains out. I did. I blew my brains out. There weren't very many, that's why you didn't see them. Well, that's what you get for sniffing and sniffing and sniffing. So that's okay. So this soap has a lot better properties in it as far as shea butter and aloe and vitamin E. This one didn't mention anything like that, so it's just cool. It's just lavender oils. Okay, fine. Oh, I'm trying to see. Do they try to say that these have an expiration date? It's very, very possible. 24. Whatever. May 29th of 24. Maybe that's what it is. But 2 bars. And now I have to... Okay. Cheated another sneeze. Cheated another sneeze. You can already be saying your gesundheit. This eye is watering a little. All right. Those were the purchases I showed you right at the beginning. The apricots and mango slices for my son. Always a good snack. We saw the bars of soap. We saw the deodorant. My grandson, grandteen, had been wanting a hairdryer. And yes, and I knew he wanted a diffuser, but it wasn't sticking in my head. And I had ordered him one from Target moons and moons ago, and it never got delivered, and I never got any kind of credit. It just like I gave up. And it was only about $14. And I believe it was a hairdryer with the diffuser. Anywho, I wasn't thinking about the diffuser, and it's bought in the Walgreens, which I had gone to pick up my son's medicine. So I had a reason other than shopping to be there. But as I rounded a corner, I'm thinking, oh, look, what a cute little Conair hairdryer. If it is that color, it's a pretty color. 1875 watt cord keeper dryer. Cord keeper. The cord goes into the handle. Do you believe that? Retractable cord for easy storage. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you. Okay, nothing fell. It's just Sassy walking. Sassy, did you walk in front? Oh, okay, no, she just walked behind. And so I thought that was intriguing. And I believe that the handle folds for compact storage and travel. So the handle folds up. You have your cord stashed in it, and it's just a very compact shape. So you'll be able to travel with it and just less take up room at home. I just thought this was adorable and delicate and thin. Do it on low, average to thick. And I believe they're saying this is hair. Do it on high. It has low, off, high. So it's just got the 3 settings. Should we open it? Why the heck not? So I'm going to look on Amazon just to see if I can get a diffuser ordered and sent here. Well, he's been using his mom's hairdryer. All right, this really is a pretty color. Look at this. I mean, on the box, it's a much... Well, I guess it's funny how the light and everything really does do well. But it's a little bit shinier on here. Sort of cat's eye like my nails. That in-between shine. And let's see. What do we put? If we push that button, does that... Okay, how do we... Okay, retract. What's this retract button? Anybody else? Okay. Oh, I don't think that would need to take that off, would it? Retract. People are like, Adrian, would you just please either look at the directions? No, this button inside here that I thought might do it. It says cool, so I guess as if you have it on your heat setting, whether low or high, you can also then just keep pushing this to get a cool blast. Okay, well, let's check out this. Oh, it's long enough. It's long enough. I haven't pulled it all the way. Okay. Well, how do you make it retractable? Okay, okay. Retract. Remember we saw that? Okay, let's see. Okay, Adrian. It's doing it. It's doing it. It started off. I heard it. It wanted to do it. Okay, I keep it retract, and you can easily push it all the way in. And I think that that's a neat feature for storage. And we got to the point where it's saying, like, right now, it doesn't want to take anymore, so we're not going to fuss with that. And the last thing, maybe all you have to do is, yeah, just put a little elbow grease in it. You're not going to break it. It's got weight to it, the motor. You can really feel that motor. Okay. Well, I think that that is a super gift. And I figured if he stole his mom's, then his mom can keep this one because she's petite, our tiny gal. And she could enjoy a new hair dryer that has these fun features for better storage. This was $21. I did not think that that was outrageous. I did not, with those cute features. All right. That's another thing that I had bought when I was there. All right, we're at 27 minutes. I'll just cover a few other things. When I was doing the nails, this green piece is what I had down on the bed that I was doing my nails and showing you my nails and such like that. Well, what is this green thing? It's fabulous. These are from Temu. Come in different sizes. This was the small. I probably paid like $1 for it. They would always be on special. And they are there for gardening. And they have snaps in each corner. And when you snap it up, easy peasy, snap it up. It makes it have sides, so it's no longer flat. And when you do that, you can put your potted plant in there with some extra soil and be doing that. And such like that, you can be keeping your area clean. Well, I like to put this, how about this on the couch between you when you're having some different snacks and stuff. And that can just be there because it's going to be water resistant and things like that. Kids playing on the rug. You can have this. I just think that this works just so wonderfully and packs flat. I will be taking this on picnics and such like that because I know there'd always be a use for a flat or sided container to be able to make use of, and it doesn't weigh anything, it doesn't take up any room, and it was very, very reasonable from Temu way back when. But that's what I had been using. Okay, so if you see those, you can look at them like they're not just for potted plant type of situation. Fantastic. And in that last video, someone also said, I like your socks. What I had on are these wonderful hippie socks. They're like They're kind of like a big tube, but they are a foot shape, a definite foot shape. I think they might be considered more for men. I don't care. And in my world, these are the perfect home house socks because whatever way that this poly is knit, it doesn't hold on to rubbish off the carpet when I'm walking. And even, you know, we've got to remember there could be a lot of white kitty hair, blah, blah, blah. But so these are the piece socks. I think they could be running anywhere from $3.50 to $6 a pair, depending. I would put in, you know, men's stretchy sock. I'm not sure. But I do know I got these as a gift from my dearest friend, Kimberly, at Positively Kimberly. Positively Kimberly. She's the one that has taught me from moment one to every day bring positivity into my life, to acknowledge gratitude more than once a day, I assure you. You know, I talk to window God, so wherever I am, if there's a window, I am looking at that window and I'm talking to window God out there. Yes, yes, yes. And I have gratitude every day for my life, for my family, for YouTube friends, for all of you. You make up my life. That's really, really something. Thank you for sharing your time and your life with me. And this was just a wonderful surprise gift, friend mail at a time that came from Kimberly at Positively Kimmy. Positively Kimmy. Positively Kimmy. You go check her out. She's accepted me as a sister. She already has a sister, and that's Sissy. So I am Sissy too. And all of us with her channel at Positively Kimmy are besties. So this is where you can find them. Go ahead, look on Temu, see if they're going to show you bunches of socks. And that might still be on Temu, not local. And you too could have a fabulous pair of piece-themed socks or anything else. They came in a million patterns because I went looking at them after she got them for me. I wanted you to know, whoever had seen these briefly tucked around my ankles here while I was doing stuff on the bed cross-legged. So appreciate. And today's outfit, I have on a red two-piece short set that I don't know that I ever showed you. And I had bought two. I'd bought the royal blue. These shorts are the perfect length, just above the knee. It's a thin, it's a slim, not fitted leg. So it just is very attractive on. A fantastic simple cut t-shirt, regular crew neck, because that's what I like in life the best. I'm not a v-neck girl. Your sleeves, and it is a really good length. It's got a straight hem on the bottom. So I have it on in the red with my, nope, not today, short set on over the red short set for my outfit of the day. And I had paid about $5.50 each for the blue and the red set. I got them months ago, and that was probably, you know, being able to get things for such a good price because they were not in season, and that's the thing to do. I will say though, in looking at these are the perfect large. So to me, I'm calling them medium because every other thing I have bought almost 100%, almost 100%. The waistbands are very, very large because I have to insist on having enough stretch and give that there's no pressure on my abdomen because that, you know, will upset my gut and my IBS. But overall, I love the fit on these. I don't consider it a good size large, but they fit me beautifully, and I'm happy for that. As you see, I have it on here, doing a short set because at least today we're going into the 70s. Over the weekend here in Gladstone, it was 94 degrees. And even though this creates a double layer of having the two shirts on, and we know Polly doesn't like to breathe a lot, but it's cool in the house. And then I have the shorts on as well. One other item, I'm just going to go ahead. I'll show you two more items that I already had and have already shown. Over 2 years, many of us have constantly hauled the flashlights on Temu. And this I'm showing you as a terrific. I like it because it's the plug-in and I don't have to worry about batteries. And it's been on the bedside table here with me in the room. If you're going anywhere on vacation or type of situation, it weighs absolutely nothing. Lightest plastic you could ever have. Again, no weight of a battery. As bright can be. So you've got the front, 2 ways, and flashing ways, and then the side. This little piece on the bedside table next to me is security and comfort. And if you're in a hotel room or on a ship in your stateroom, you would definitely want this. In an emergency, you have this, you're down on the ground and getting out of the room and going down the hallways, and you could be leading other people, and you can be a hero. Yes, indeed. So I am so grateful. Under $5 purchase at the time. And I brought that with me, so I wanted to show you that as a reminder of things that you own and, you know, be instant. Let's go ahead and grab that as part of our travel kit. That comes in so very, very handy. And I had briefly shown you this a couple of weeks back. This is exquisite. I paid about $14, and as soon as I got this one, they were showing other ones of the same look, but they had a drawstring top, and I was like, fine, I'm not interested in that. This is really, really big. You could be carrying, you know, definitely a large water bottle container, a regular thinner bottle of water. You could still have something else in here. I've been wearing this whenever I go out to walk the dog because I like to have my phone with me, and the phone fits into this first zipper compartment right there. Look at all that room. Look at all that room for the phone. So I have my phone with me. I wore this as my purse when I went to the Walgreens walking yesterday, and that way I had cash and credit cards safely with me in small pocket on the front. So I've got my camera and that. You never know. In here, I could have had a bottle of water and a pair of sunglasses. I love this. It's so expensive looking. The zipper hardware is beautifully strong and sturdy. My gosh, look at this hardware. You know, it all toggle swivels and this and that. Crossbody, you can make it as long or as short as you want. I consider this an excellent purchase. Puffy coats, puffy vests, puffy clothing are extremely fashionable, and I think this blends in so nicely. And why do I feel, because of that puffy, I'm getting sort of a Chanel. Should I put a camellia on it, and then it will really look Chanel-like, okay? But again, another fantastic purchase from Temu to have it and ready to come on this staycation. I'm just really stoked. Okay, we're at 39 minutes, so again, I decided that we'll call it quits, and I will show you another short video, but I want them, you know, I don't want this thing to run into 50 minutes, so we're at 39 minutes already. I really, really am grateful for you all showing up, leaving me a thumbs up, because we know that that's something that the algorithms about how our channels get shown and how we can get more views, because views is the lifeblood on YouTube. So more views. Yay! thumbs up, thank you. Comments, I read your comments as soon as you write them. I may take 3 days and more to answer. How I am. Certainly in the interim, I'm watching other people's videos and commenting on theirs. And I just want you to know that even if I'm tardy in answering, I read them right away. Again, that is the stroke and the wonderful hug you can get through your comments on your channel. So thank you all for taking that time to leave a comment. And again, when we talk about these silly algorithms, the algorithm loves to see that we get comments. For sure, go ahead, just leave an emoji. Just leave an X. X marks the spot. Remember, I like to go in life just as a capital A. Go ahead and put a capital A. I'll know you're really thinking of me. But, you know, just the first emoji that shows up on your video, you can just do that. And I'll know that you've been there, you've seen, and you're acknowledging. Hey, A. Thank you again. All right, we're at 40 minutes, and I'm going to definitely say bye-bye.